in the first part, the keeper in your group is going to also be playing with their feet. You're just going to pass number to number. Okay, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, right? Just getting your touches in with your feet. And then about halfway through, right, I'm going to have the keeper in each group, instead of just receiving with their feet, they're going to start receiving with their hands and distribute. So what I'm looking for from the goalkeepers now, right, is within your group, you get possession, you play a good ball to the next player, and you also direct that player to who they're playing to.
Do you want us like a rollout or what?
It depends on where that player is, right? And whatever proper throw is, right? But you also want to direct to where the ball is going next.
We're inside this grid.
Right, so you're going to be with one group in this group, and you're going to be in one group with this. So which group are you in?
All it is, my calf is still sore.
Green in this grid, one ball. Knock a ball into him, Trent, if you would, please. Like orange in this grid, all right? Come on, Paige. Come up with your numbers. BJ's 4. 6. Okay? So you're playing to 1 and directing to 2. All right? Ready? Start playing. Who's 1? Who's 1? 4. You're 1. 1. 2.
Keeper usually passes it order.
3.
DJ's 4. Damien's 5.
Okay, it starts with 1.
Use the whole space. Get used to your environment. Move out.
Under.
Come on, I got faster than that, Kieran. Come on, son.
Faster than that.
Very simple warm-up. Usually use this as a follow-up. But what I want in this for the goalkeeper, right? First piece, just like we were doing, almost we want them to get touches with their feet first. Right? In this case, the goalkeeper is playing to a certain number, but they also have to direct that player towards the next player. So if he's the last, so he's 7, he's playing to 1, he has to tell that player where number 2 is. Direct him. So he has to pass, has to lead him there, and we have to get in that direction. Roger, where's our ball going? Good. Present yourselves. And Roger, present yourselves for your next player. You know where that pass is. No way. Move around. This is cheating. This is guys cheating over here.
Yeah, on your right.
Oh, God. Second by Stanley. Dummy. Ooh.
Talk to him. Roger!
Work off each other.
Ball right, possession. Hey, come on now. Passes there, boys. Here we go.
Hey, Roger, on your right here. On your right.
You're right. Where are you going, Kev? Good, Kevin.
Chris, get in the box.
Yeah, I'm not getting directions.
Yeah, Roger, right in front of you.
Tell him where he is. Tell him where he is, Roger. Tell him where he is. Again, so one of the things Roger said is find Stanley. I don't want him to say. I want him to tell him where Stanley is. I want that to be directive information. Okay, because a lot of times, here's what we're doing. We're talking about the language of the team now. How many people have a language for their team?
Gotta be one time.
Yeah, that tells me everything, because everything a little bit, right? So one of the things, at least in this case, that we can get out of it, no matter what, we can get the terms man on and time, right, out of this situation most often.
I got you, guys.
All right, and we can have directive information. So we're looking for that now. Goalkeepers now handling with your hands. Goalkeepers are handling with your hands.
Roger, out here.
Distribute the ball. That's good.
Come on, Kevin.
Dominic.
I'm here. Yeah, go on. BJ.
Oh, yeah, behind you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Roger!
Hey, fun Stanley. You saw
Here, under.
Roger. Oh, it's terrible. That is textbook.
On your right.
Dropping to a knee.
1 minute. How sharp can we be? Here we go. Keep us sharp.
Roger!
Sharpen him up.
Yes. Good distribution.
A little bit more, Rod. Oh, my God.
Dominic.
Great roll. I saw him out there. I like the roll.
Oh!
Dominic, come here. I love it. Jacob, you ready? Roger!
he shoot now?
I want to make sure that we are
Only 5 shots.
out of this idea. So, next piece of the game, right? Now we're playing in a double 18. Okay, it's a possession game. 7 passes is a goal. The goalkeepers are both neutral. You can find the keepers as often as you want to. Hands or feet? Is that just hands? Hands. Okay, you play their hands or play their feet, either one. But if I were you, with a goalkeeper and use their hands, I would probably play their hands.
Possessing?
This me? Yep. It's a possession. So 7 passes a goal, right? Let's play to 5, right? But remember, goalkeepers, I want you to hunt the ball. How many times? Hey, how many times can you create a situation where we are transitioning into good space? How many times can we command the ball, right, and find it? Remember, you're both on offense. You can pass to each other once. Okay?
We're still in number goals.
Nope, you're just a possession game now. So, you're in the double 18 space. Use it all. 7 passes is a goal. Okay? Nice try. Hey, I understand the game.
Kevin,
Hey, hold hands, Kieran.
Ready?
Kevin, use your hands. Find me. Yeah, just use your hands, dude.
Yes, Kevin. Oh, come on.
Anyway, here we go. Get that ball. Hunt it. Hunt at it. Hunt it.
Kevin.
Yes.
Find it again.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Keep
we-
it.
Pick it up.
Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, Caleb. You want Roger, okay? Remember you
Let's
go
go,
back
Rick.
if you want.
Oh, it's brilliant stuff.
Transition. Good.
Get it back, Kevin.
So, now the game is
Good dog.
Kev.
You gotta go to the ball.
Yeah. Okay. Get up.
Oh, don't you pass it to Zanko.
Possession game. Good match.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That we want the goalkeepers.
Yeah, Raj.
Yeah, Roger.
They give you points as many times as teams want to. So how are these goalkeepers finding the ball? What's their distribution like, and is it good? And again, that directive information, right, is part of what we want.
Find the keeper. Find the keeper. Yeah, what's the transition?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get in. Yeah, find it. Find it.
Oh, yes, coach.
Gary, can we find the keeper? Can we find good? Yeah, give it to him if he's on. Give it back to him if he's on. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. What's the score? Somebody's got to scoring at some point here.
Play BJ.
I can't outrun Chris. Keepers, are we finding it? Trying. Open up so we can find you. Yeah. Find a big space so we can find you. Damien! Player. Green ball. Absolutely. Keep it open.
Oh, yeah.
Find him right away. What's the score?
Fight Kevin.
Yeah, Raj again.
Oh, you got Kevin. You got Kevin. Kevin. You got Rollins.
You got time. You got Marcus. I would have crossed the ball in the air. Yep. Yep, Rollins. Chris, what do we get a lot in these games, right?
Yes, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Right.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, you got time. You got time.
Let's come in hot. A lot of things right. Kevin, what do we need? Find him again. You got a point. It's okay. Find a keeper twice in a row.
Play Chris.
Yeah, Raj.
Get that freaking ball back.
Right, orange ball.
Man marking.
It happens.
Let's go. Find a keeper. Find a keeper. Keepers, hunt the ball.
Play it again.
Keepers, hunt the ball. Don't hide. Good.
Get up.
Good transition, Roger. Roger, find it. Yes, for decision making. Good. Right here. Good, Malin. It's orange. Green. Roger, absolutely, we're still playing. Love that. Find him.
Oh, big switch. Caleb's on.
That's a good ball. Can we find it, Kevin? Where's that go? Can we find it? Kevin, can we find it?
Yeah, 1, 2.
Hold it, it's crazy legs. Can we find Kevin?
Wait, go. What?
Can we find Roger? What the hell, man? Can we find Roger?
Behind you. Behind you,
Good.
buddy.
Can we find Kevin?
It's not going to happen.
Have some mobility.
It's all right. Kevin's opening space for us. Well done. Good boy, Kevin. Opening space for us. Excellent. Go. Can we find him? Remember, keepers can pass each other. Yeah, you can use each other. Oh, yeah. That's all right. And game goes on.
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh, I got it.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Let's
yes.
go the same possession. Here we go.
For one pass, you can.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you toss us. See me in the midfield there? Exactly, so I'm watching actual play there. Okay, so I run a lot of exercises like this as a warm-up, right? It gets the keepers involved. By the way, where is the goal line for the keeper no matter where they are? What do you think? Where's the line? Where's the goal line for the goalkeeper no matter where they are?
Keep the ball well enough, confidence down.
Behind them.
Not on their ultimate.
It's always behind them. So if they ask that question, right? Because some kids have not been in free space before in their lives, right? Goal line's always behind you. Don't let the ball go behind you. Right? Pretty simple concept. Make sure we're well hydrated, boys. This one only requires about 6 hours of running. Whether it's goalkeeper training or practice. I don't like a lot of downtime. I don't like lines. So even if I'm doing a passing pattern, there's no more than 2 in a line. Because that's when players start taking mental timeouts. And right now, a situation like this, especially with the keepers, right? We're asking for directive information, but no matter where they were, I wanted them to be proactive hunting the ball all the time. They have to go find it. Because one of the things we don't teach our keepers at this point is to actually want the ball. A lot of them hide back on their goal line. They hope the ball never comes to them. And we have to train them out of that. Something like this, which is pretty enjoyable, right? Active, right? Gets them in the rhythm of going to get it, going to find it, having a party. Okay? 3v3 in the middle, 3 players on the outside, traveling with the ball. The 2 players on the outside are not competing against each other yet. Okay? So whoever team has possession, let's say Lightning has possession on the inside, you're able to play them. Okay? After 4 passes, you are allowed. I'll wait, but not for long. It's a great attention getter, isn't it? You're able to play the ball into the box and attack. Okay? Goalkeeper gets the ball. Let's say green is attacked. Right? Outside players, be aware, if on the orange, is if the goalkeeper gets the ball, I want you dropping down on the outside so they can play the ball out to you. Bring the ball back into the grid area and start playing with your team inside the grid area. Does that make sense? Yep. So it's 4 passes total, right? But you have to play the ball inside. If you're an outside player, you have to play it inside every time. Does that make sense? So we can't play 1, 2, 3 outside, 1 in the middle, and go. Okay? So listen to your keepers because they're going to be organizing you a bit as this goes along. Okay?
What did you say you can't do 4 passes?
So the outside player can go 1, 2, 3, then play in the
Outside
middle.
players can't pass each other.
Okay, does that make sense?
But you can
Everybody
connect
understand the
4
game?
passes, 1 in, 1 out.
Okay, so orange and green, 1 person orange and green there, 1 person orange and green here, 1 person orange and green out.
Come on, Andy.
3v3 in the middle. I'll take the ball to start. And anytime the ball restarts, if it goes out of play or goes out, Chris, all right,
And who's your person that's with you out here? Kieran, is it you out here?
Yeah,
Okay, so if it goes way out of bounds and we restart, just grab a ball from the pile and you'll play in that pile that's right there. If the ball like is minged into the next county, right? And then you pull one from there and we play. Okay, does that make sense? Yep. Everybody understands the game?
Hold on a second. We start with the ball. It was the last game. We have it.
Play! 1, 2, 3!
Oh yeah. And freeze. So we have questions.
You get 3 passes.
You get 4 passes. Players can attack it. But you can go defend them.
Yes, Rich.
Similitude.
You have to stay in this front grid. Yes. Or just that he can't play the keeper.
Richard.
Okay, but just show me that when you're like if I get
Yes.
The 3 passes have to be in this before you go into the 18.
Okay, and we play.
Hey.
It should be like 1, 2, 3.
I also didn't know if you were going to be the outside, you were going to be judging the defense also.
Yep, no line.
We can go in. Go, Marcus. Rollins underneath. That's Jennifer's ball.
Guys. We got numbers. That's me, over his head.
Close him. Hey, keep him there, Kovac. Keep him there. Find up.
Thomas.
1-0.
Turn.
Keep him there, BJ. Keep him there, Stanley. Hey,
Maline's on.
So, what we have going on?
Second one. Coming around.
Cut it! 3v3 in the middle, plus 3 on the outside. The players on the outside can't compete.
Yeah. Okay? So what we want is we have 2 things going on. One, we want the goalkeepers, if the ball gets played in early, to see what they can win and pick up, right? Secondly, we want them to organize those 3 players that don't have the ball, because there's obviously numbers down. So we wanted them to get to a position where they're getting pressure on the ball and almost getting those 3 players in the right position to cut the game and make things predictable for themselves. Okay? And you can tweak this in any way you want. You start adding numbers so you can add extra defenders, right? As this goes along, and we figure that out.
Step.
Play it. Play that. Play, Chris. Go ahead. Yeah, Pachi. Well done. Here we go forward.
Let him out. Hey, close him.
DJ, you have to help us there, right? Yeah. DJ, you gotta help us. Yeah.
Stop. Yes, damn it.
Unless he plays him. Nice try, though. Brilliant
Top. Yeah, come on.
Look at Cam.
Get back in. 1.
Oh, yeah, Caleb. Let's go drop in.
Go let him swing it.
Yep.
Go. Oh, yeah, turn.
Put it away.
Thank
you, Ralph. Good onside trap.
He's off.
That calls happen all the time.
That's not BJ. Hey, that's good
That
trap.
happens all the time.
Here
we go. Hey, here we play it. Can we swing it? DJ? Can we find it? Come on, Kev, organize it. Oh, come on, slack. I see that slacking defender there. Yes. You gotta find your hand and get that thing.
Time.
Take it.
What is this? Coach, cell phones on the field. What we got going on here?
Lots
Oh,
of
you
bad
can't
stuff.
be detached from this thing. It's amazing.
Time.
Again.
Okay, so
I
I don't know what's on. So please don't. I wouldn't. But again, so right. So quick game. We moved out of that transition from the game we played previously, right, into a numbers up attacking game. But again, right now that's one of those things, right? He's making a decision whether to come and go, right? But realistically, Kevin's not a goalkeeper, so if he's making the first block, right, that's actually pretty good. A lot of our kids, if we're making the first block, actually, as you well know, right? You like the first block. Right. And as you would logically think about, this would transition into a 66. Right, we bring up another goal. Right, we play goal to goal to end this up. Right, and then it makes sense. We go goal to goal, 66, double 18, right, to end up the game, right, and play that.
Hey, slide.
Yeah, right back,
Hey,
Cal.
Stanley, pick him up.
Yep, split.
Step, he's off. He's off again. He's off again.
Oh, what a save! Start again!
Get my box.
Come on, Roger, fabulous save.
Hey, it's my fault.
You were offside. Yep. Off again. Play it out. Play it out. Here we go. We're off.
This guy doesn't realize the ball is faster than his run. There.
Yeah, let's go.
Service here.
Rollins.
Yeah, you got it.
Keep him there. Service, backside. Watch backside. Wait. Oh, yeah, DJ.
We find it, guys.
Go
Get out.
back. Step.
Go.
Touch it. Get organized. Keep him there, Dyer. Keep him there.
Oh, you can't give it to me.
Yep.
That's all right. Turn.
Oh, yeah. Can you think of what it is? Take your slide.
Yeah, again.
Close it.
Oh, yeah.
Close it.
Last action. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And hold. Bring it on in. We had you outside, we had you like.
I was putting strings in the
I didn't want you to pull a hammy today.
I was putting the strings in the spot.
Some cool passes by me.
Same here.
So as I said to everyone else, what we would transition into, right, because I don't want people to have to run down to the other end of the field and pull a goal up all the way up here, right? We would transition into a width of the field game. We bring a goal up here, right? Play that inside the double 18 with the full width, right? And then we'd be attacking, free-flowing, back and forth, right? Match condition, lots of attacking, lots of instruction from the goalkeepers. Guys, thank you so much. You did a great job. Appreciate you. Okay?
Thank you, Rick.
Questions?
So good.
If you have any, or you want to talk philosophies, that's why I'm here. And I want to say this, and this is important. When Marvin hired me, okay, the reason I came down here is because I like the vision of this project. I like the vision of this club. To be very honest, I changed my life to be down here. It's a little different being a Yankee in southern Louisiana, but I love it here. People have been great, and you guys have been great. So I thank you so much for making my transition so much easier. All right? But I'm a resource for you. And I think sometimes I'm worried that people either don't think they can talk to me, for whatever reason don't feel like they can. I'm extremely approachable and want to do my best to help each and every one of you with your goalkeepers and what they're doing. Okay? So please, use me as a resource. If you have questions, please make sure you're asking. I know that our goalkeepers have been coming to training, so I know that they're being encouraged by us to come. And again, when we have these, right now we have some teams that don't have keepers and some teams that are trying to balance those out. And I'm trying to solve each one of those issues as they come across my desk. But if there's an issue I don't know about, email me, call me, talk to me at the field. all right? And we'll do everything we can to get things sorted out for you, okay? Thank you so much. You guys are
Thank you.
wonderful.
Good job.